What's up, everybody? Welcome back here on the channel. It's been quite a while since my last video. As always, I just couldn't find enough diecast stuff that I like, and normally I do separate videos for the different brands, but it wasn't enough for separate videos, so I threw all the stuff that I found in the last few days and weeks together, and yeah, we'll take a look at that. So let's get started. And yeah, let's get started with this one here, which is the 1997 Acura Integra Type R. I already showed this in one of my Matchbox videos, but yeah, you subscribers commented that this thing has an interior variation and that I had, as you can see, the left-hand drive version, so immediately I went out to get the right-hand drive version, and as you can see, here it is, both variations. And yeah, so let's put these two guys to the side and let's go on with another interior variation. This one I also showed in one of the recent Matchbox videos. And this guy also has an interior variation, which is extremely hard to show on camera and nearly impossible to see through the packaging. So yeah, I can tell you what the variation is because it's yeah, nearly impossible to see. So here in the trunk, both of these have kind of a toolbox on the right side. And the one variation has a chainsaw on the other side. And the other variation has, I don't know, some stuff. I can't see what it is. I try to figure it out. If you know, you can comment what the version that has not the chainsaw in the back has in its trunk. Okay, that were the variations. As we go on with Volkswagen ID4. I don't know, couldn't find this one last time. Now in green recolor, I think there is a blue version. I'm pretty sure I have that, but I couldn't find it. And I think there is a red version. I only could find the white version. I definitely have the blue one. Not sure about the red one. So yeah, nice green color. Okay, then I would say let's go on with ultra hots. Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, I'm not sure about these because they are so expensive, nearly €5, 4 to 5 euros for, yeah, mainly a basic car with just different wheels. I mean, it has a full deco, so but I decided to get this one because it's a Porsche, and yeah, kind of a Spectra Flame green, which we normally see on super treasure hunts. Porsche lettering on the side, of course, full deco. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Had to have it. My favorite version from the Mainline is still this one here. So this is, by the way, what's it called? The Porsche 356 Outlaw. It's the Scalf version. I mean, if this one came with headlights and taillights, that would have been so cool. But it's still one of my favorite Mainlines. I think the Gulf livery is perfect for this one. Yeah, let's put this to the side and let's take a look at some premiums. They are older. I think this one is from last year, Slide Street 2. The LB-Works Lamborghini Huracan. We've seen this one also in a Mainline version. But yeah, I wanted to have this one in my collection and was able to find it. Yeah, delivery in this one is okay. The prints are okay. You know, we always get these pixels. I think on this one it's not too bad. I really like the yeah, the windshield banners. That looks kind of cool. I also think the wheels are a good choice for this one. Yeah, nice premium model. And the other premium model from last year that I couldn't get was this one. Now I was able to find it. Toyota GR Corolla in this Rain X deco. Once again, I think this one I really love, rally and racing deco. And of course, you can see on this one here, we get these here on the roof. It's very obvious. We always see these bad prints, these pixels. I don't know. Not a huge fan of that, but sometimes I have to live with that. I also bought this one because of the wheels, white 10 spokes. I hate these gray plastic wheels when they do this, but this one, yeah, looks really cool with these white 10 spokes. What else have we got? Oh, another. This one is, I think, 2 or maybe 3 years old, or maybe even older. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to have this team transport set for a while, the Volkswagen IDR. So we get the Aero lift hauler, and yeah, the Volkswagen IDR. I'm not really sure. I think they raised Pikes Peak with this one. I don't know, but I wanted to have this one. Volkswagen logo on top. Nice wheels that you don't see too often with these two chrome rings. A little bit of deco here. The wing is plastic. And yeah, nice team transport set that I wanted to have. Here on this hauler, of course, you can slide this back and a little bit down, but normally it comes off. So yeah. The hauler is also branded, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you don't have that. Okay, I think before we get to the main lines, I would say we take a quick look at two new mini GTs. And of course, the first BMW M3 Touring that ever has came out now in this yeah, BMW M Deco. Definitely had to have that, number 776, if you are interested in that, with some cool copper bronzed wheels, whatever you call that. For all of you that are not familiar with Mini GT, it's kind of a premium diecast brand. Comes with a metal body, metal base, rubber tires, lots of details, and you know, normally they do roll perfectly, and so does this one. And I love the details. I mean, this touring version looks really cool. I'm still not sure about the huge grille, not a huge fan of that, but here, BMW M3 license plate, of course, lensed taillights and lensed headlights, crisp BMW logo, and very, very nice detailed rims, in my opinion. So yeah, it looks really cool. And the other Mini GT is Nissan Silvia S15 Super Silhouette in this Liberty Walk Kuma deco. I think it's the third model we see with this deco. A GTR, and now this one, and yeah, whatever. I think yeah, looks really, really cool in my opinion. And of course, although it sits so low, it does roll perfectly. So yeah, another nice Mini GT addition to the collection. So and I would say we go on with some main lines. Let's get started with the Formula One car. I'm still looking for the Formula One 5-pack. Couldn't find that so far. Now we have the Williams Racing F1 car. So basically all these Formula One cars are the same casting, they just come with different decos, and this one looks really, really good. It's an interesting color, kind of a flat dark blue with, yeah, looks like some metal flakes in there, so it's a very interesting effect. And we have these sponsor logos, Duracell batteries on top, also a Golf logo. Yeah, very, very nice. So here's this one, and yeah, that's the other version I have so far. Once again, still looking for the 5-pack. Okay, now we go on with the recolor for the 21 Ford Bronco. Yeah, with some deco that looks kind of a circuit board. For some reason, I have to say I really, really like this casting. One of my favorite castings. But yeah, the deco, it's not that great. We've seen the same deco in gray before. Yeah. Then this guy here is a new casting, the long block. You think, no, it isn't. We have seen this one before. No, we've seen the small block, which you see here on this side. And so as you can see, there are different angles on the back. It's kind of interesting. I mean, these things are so basic, and yeah, you see what difference it makes when you play a little bit with the shapes. So let's take a look at the ends, as you can see, tail. Yeah, and the small block also has a little bit of an angle on the front. This one's kind of yeah, straight up. Yeah, that was the long block. Then another new casting is this one here, generic, the drift ender, but yeah, of course, this looks very, very similar to kind of a tuned Land Rover in British police deco. Yeah, this is a cool Hot Wheels version with the purple wheels and the neon color. Yeah, I think it looks really, really cool. Nice one. Then we have this one here, another recolor. I'm not really sure how many versions we've seen. I think only one so far, in yeah, kind of baby blue. Now we get this one here. I know that these tuned models are always a little bit controversial. I really like them. Some of you maybe don't, but yeah. My favorite is the tuned Golf, and also the tuned Porsche 911 is pretty cool. Then 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Don't know why I bought that, honestly. It's not a casting that I collect, but I like the yeah, this Honda graphics on the side. It comes with nice and crisp details on the front. Once again, this one has these gray wheels. I think black ones or maybe white ones would look better, but anyways, they just decided to give this one gray wheels. So it is. Another recolor for the Ford Escort in this ready version. Unfortunately, as you can see, this one has some issues with the deco on the sides. The paint is a little bit yeah, scraped off on the sides. Yeah. Also, gray wheels. Don't know why they do that. I think this one with white wheels would have been a great choice. So this one comes with a yellow interior. As you can see also here on the front fender, also the paint is off. Yeah. Wow. Don't know what happened to this one. And then we have a casting we haven't seen for a while, the 85 Honda City Turbo 2. I think the last time was 4 or 5 years ago. I think it's kind of a cool casting. It's a little bit, or not a little bit, it's way too big. But anyway, so this one comes in kind of a green, blue, turquoise. I don't know what to call that color. Honda lettering on the wings, some nice deco on the side, white wheels, very, very nice. So this one in the parking lot, and we take a look at another version of the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Comes also with some pretty nice deco on the side, orange base. So yeah, so we're not completely done. We have these two monster trucks. They will stay in their packaging because I don't have any space to display them. So of course we have the Back to the Future Time Machine. I bought these monster trucks. Normally I don't buy them. I bought these two because they were pretty cheap, €4 each, which is a pretty good deal. In normal shops, you have to pay at least €8 for these monster trucks. Bought them at Aldi Süd if you're interested in that. Kind of a Mattel display, and there you could find these monster trucks. So this is the Time Machine. Of course, it is a DeLorean, and yeah. So get me this one here. Also for €4, the Batmobile as a monster truck, and as always, I'm picking a favorite of the stuff that I did open, and well, I would say I think it's a BMW. The Mini GT BMW, once again, very, very nice version. Of course, here it's way more expensive than a Hot Wheel Mainline, but yeah, this one's really, really cool. I'm a huge fan of wagons, by the way, as many Germans are. And with that said, thank you for watching. Happy hunting, and see you next time. Bye.